This is a quick video to show you how to submit a grant request using the new system. The software is being updated from time to time, so what you see on your screen may not exactly match this, but it should be pretty close. You'll need to be logged in to either your club or district, doesn't matter. You'll need to have admin rights. So if you do, you're going to go to Admin Grants, click Create. It's going to preload your club and the year, 2017-18. It does have to be linked to a project. You need to set the project up first before you do the grant request. And there's a video in the Learning Center about how to set up a project if you don't know how to do that already. But in this case, I'm going to choose my Eagle Scout Badges project. The grant status is draft. That's good. I've got a couple of clubs that are going to be co-sponsoring with me, so I'm going to hold down Command or Control depending on whether you're a Mac or Windows user, and I'm going to select Brookhaven, and then I'm going to select Decatur, and I'm going to put in my amount requested as $1,200. My very short grant summary, just a sentence or two. Something fairly short. Then you'd go into more detail here. I won't do it here, but here's where you would put in your details about what the project's about and why it should be funded. The start date and end date for the grant, these are different than the project start dates. The grant should be within the project. So my project's starting July 1, but I'm not going to start this spending on the grant until September 1. So I'll put that in there. And I'll have all the spending done by the end of October, so I'll put that in there. And again, my project may run longer than that, but my grant's going to be done by 10/31. How long have I been doing this grant? We've been doing this a while, more than 3 years. I could attach things like I've had a detailed budget I wanted to attach to the grant or something like that. I could do that there. It's already showing me my district grant funds of $1,200. You don't have to put club funds in, but let's say I've got an additional source of funds. Could be another sponsor or whatever, and we're throwing in $1,200. Then I've got my expenses. So the item is Eagle Badges. And the amount's $2,400. And so let's say that's $30 badge times 80 badges. Hopefully I did the math right. Okay, so my amounts balance, I've got my team, and I've got my co-sponsors in there, amount requested, everything should be good. Click Save, and it's going to create my grant. But I don't have my team identified, so I want to update it, and I want to update that team. So I'm going to update the team, and here I'm just going to type in the team members. So let's say Candace Klein is one, and Bonnie Hardage, Bonnie Hardage, just going to add them up here. And I can save that. If I want to go to the related project, click here, it'll take me back to the related project. If I want to see the requirements of the grant, if I click that, it'll show me the 19 requirements that Rotary has. I'll have to agree to those when I go to the approval process. But now I've added my team members. I'm going to click Save. So there's my grant. Now, in the past, we've tended to do a lot of emailing back and forth about the grants. But we're going to try and get away from that and just use this comments log for tracking comments. So if got a comment on this, like maybe Mary Ligon might be reviewing it. She might have a comment she wanted to add, or you might have a comment. Don't send an email. Just go ahead and click Add and say, let's see, need to get, I'm just making this up, need to get details on when the award ceremony is. It's a terrible example, but you get the idea. I'll click Save. That's going to automatically generate an email to the members of the team, and it then logs that comment. So anytime you add a comment, everybody in the team is going to get a copy of the content of the comment. That's basically how that process works. Then the final thing just to show you is once your grant is ready for approval, you're going to go back in here, and it's got to be approved by your foundation chair and then by your club president. So if I choose foundation chair approved, it's going to give me the requirements, and I've got to agree to them, these 19 things. And then if it's not going to let me save it because I'm not the actual foundation chair for my club, if I go to click save, it's going to say only the foundation chair may set the status to foundation chair approved. Same thing for the president, but that's how you actually approve it. You get your foundation chair's approval, then your club president can approve it, and then it goes through the process at the district. That's basically it. If you have any questions, contact Mary Ligon or me. Thank you.